नमस्कार फ्रेंड, आप सभी का फिर से एक बार स्वागत है। फ्रेंड्स, राज्यसभा अनस्टार्ट क्वेश्चन 241 19 जुलाई। ट्रांसफर पॉलिसी ऑफ पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक्स। क्वेश्चन नंबर 241, श्रीमती प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी, विल द मिनिस्टर ऑफ फिनांस बी प्लीज टू स्टेट ए whether government has any specific transfer policy regarding employees of public sector banks and public sector general insurance companies? If so, the details regarding the transfer policy. B. Whether government has any policy with regard to transfer of spouses of central government employees, others working in public sector banks, insurance companies. If so, the details thereof. And third query is whether government has any data regarding the transfer and the mobility policy of female employees working in public sector banks and public sector insurance company. If so, the details thereof. और इसका जवाब मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट इन मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फिनांस डॉक्टर भागवत कराड़ ने दिया। A to C, transfer of employees in public sector banks and public sector insurance companies is governed by their respective board approved transfer policy. The salient feature of the transfer policies of public sector banks and the public sector insurance companies is annexed. Government wide letter dated 8/8/14 in respect of public sector banks and dated 23rd September 2014 in respect of the public sector insurance companies has issued advisory to accommodate as far as possible transfer posting of female employees on their request at a place where their husband, parents are stationed or as near as possible. During the financial year 21-22, 48,060 female employees have been transferred in public sector banks and the public sector insurance companies. Annexer refer to the part A to C, the Rajya Sabha Unstarted Question 241. Salient feature of the transfer policy in public sector banks and the public sector insurance company. Transfer are the carried out on administrative grounds in different geographical regions of the country to equip officer with various kind of exposure at different categories of branches: small, medium, large, very large, and location: urban, metro, rural, semi-urban. Second, transfer are mainly considered on the basis of seniority amongst the applicants, and the seniority for the purpose is recognized from the date of joining. Third, upon promotion, officers are normally moved out from their previous office. Fourth, other than transfer and promotion, there are provisions for request transfer, repatriation to parent zone, acquiring rural semi-urban exposure, compassionate ground, periodic job rotation, etc. Officers who have completed requisite number of years of service as defined in respective transfer policies in the same zone are moved out from their zone. Next, lady officers as far as possible as transferred posted to a place where their husband, parents are stationed. Next, the CBC guidelines with respect to rotational transfer of officer working in sensitive post from one branch to another are followed. Next, age of officers is generally a factor while implementing the transfer of service. Subject to availability of vacancies, the posting of officers retiring within the next 2 years are considered for posting in their area of domicile as far as possible. Officers who are differently abled are usually exempted from transfer. There are separate provisions for their transfer and posting. Officers posted to branches offices in difficult northern eastern region are usually eligible for choice transfer after completing in a defined period of active service. A special consideration is given while effecting transfer placement of the followings: sport person, women employees, transfer on compassionate grounds, critical illness, couple cases in same or organization, transfer of physical handicapped employees, transfer for officers who have definitely able children, ex-servicemen. इन्होंने ये रिप्लाई दिया देयर इज ए ब्रॉड गाइडलाइंस फॉर द ट्रांसफर ऑफ द एम्प्लॉइज, लेकिन जोनल ऑफिस लेवल या सेंट्रल ऑफिस लेवल पे इसको स्ट्रिक्टली फॉलोड होना चाहिए ताकि ईच एंड एवरी एम्प्लॉय को उनको जस्टिस मिल सके उनका ट्रांसफर में। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, नमस्कार।